everybody. Good morning. It's me, Victoria. Thanks for tuning back in to keep watching me on this journey with the Academy Mindbloom treatments. I know I may be a little late, but I wanted to give another update. So, the last time I made the video was after I did the first treatment. The second treatment I actually did several nights ago. It's been almost 5 days, I think, since I did it. I had a night where my kids kind of went to bed early, and I was just kind of excited to do it. And I knew I wasn't gonna have a day off or time to do it, so I went ahead and did it at night. And I did my second treatment. After I did my first treatment, I did do the follow up with the doctor, and she did increase the dose, and they went ahead and they sent me all of the tablets for the remaining treatments. So um, I took this time 600 milligrams of ketamine, and it was in three 200 milligram tablets. It was also a different flavor. I don't know if it was flavored at all, but it came from a different pharmacy and it wasn't chocolate. So it was terrible. I don't know what to compare it to besides maybe like some NyQuil or something. It was pretty bad. And there were three tablets. So it was a lot in my mouth to hold in for that 7 minutes. Now, as far as the experience I had, it was definitely not as magical or visual as the first treatment. I really didn't see anything or have any kind of visions like I did with my first treatment. I want to say I don't think it was a good idea to do it at night. I think it's best to do it in the morning when you haven't already done a bunch of things. There's not a lot of things on your mind because I think that was an issue with me. It was really hard to quiet my mind. It's hard to do that in general, but it's really hard to do it at night. So, I have all these things going on through my head through the day. It was really hard to just stop myself from thinking and try to let go and experience it. Also, I kind of liked better, even though you have the eye mask on and I put the cover over my head and everything, and I wanted it dark. It felt better to do it in the sunshine, if that makes sense. While it was light outside, I knew it was light outside, but this time, since I did it at night and it was dark, it was just, I don't know, the overall feeling just felt dark. Not scary, but just, lights off, dark. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't experience any visions, I don't think. I didn't have any kind of epiphanies or anything like that. But I will say this, I am feeling much better. The ketamine treatment does really seem to be working for me. I'm also trying to do like more meditation and spiritual growth on my own, but I do feel like the ketamine is really helping. I have a lot less negative thoughts. Like I said before, even when I do have them, they're not as intense. They don't feel as bad. And that trick where you're thinking about something negative and you catch yourself and you're supposed to start thinking about something else happy and positive to train your mind that way, that I believe the ketamine is actually helping to make that stick. So it is easier to, when I do get upset about something, it's easier to distract myself and think about something else and actually be able to go that way instead of just being stuck in the negative feelings like I usually am. um But yeah, overall mood, I just feel better and I feel more productive. Um, I'm still a procrastinator and I'm lazy and sleepy and I have ADHD and I have a bad temper and all these things. It's still me and I still have those things, but I just feel happier. And I before this, I just never really felt happy much. So now I'm feeling happy a lot of times. I'm smiling a lot more. I'm thinking a lot more positively instead of negatively. But yeah, just overall mood wise, I feel better. The relationship with my husband is getting better because I look at him and I smile more instead of sitting there being in my head and kind of getting myself angry or sad over things. Now I can just focus a little bit more on being grateful and appreciative for what I actually have right now. Um, I can't wait to keep doing this. I'm actually making this today because if I can, I think I'm going to go ahead and do my third treatment today. I think it's been 6 days since my last treatment. Um, so I could either do it today or tomorrow. But today is really kind of a slow day for me work wise, so I think I might do it today. I will also say for anybody who's wondering, I know I had a question about if having to have a peer monitor with you. You only have to have the peer monitor with you the first time because that's the first time. That's the only time the guide is really going to be with you and speak to you on Zoom beforehand your treatments. Um, so going forward after that, if you want to do it by yourself, you can. I did the last time, and I'm going to go ahead and do it again by myself. I know a lot of people want to do that just because you obviously feel less anxious when somebody's there watching you, and there's just no judgment or anything, and you can just kind of feel that freedom. Trying to think of anything else I have to tell you guys about it. This was a lot shorter video. But yeah, it's going great. I still really recommend it. It's working for me. I suffer from really bad anxiety and agoraphobia, and I guess some depression on and off through my life. Um, and I do feel like this is really helping. I've just in this past month since I started this, I have hung out with friends twice, which before that, I haven't hung out with my friends in years. Years and years will go by without me actually seeing my friends in person. And just since I've started this treatment, I've already hung out with my friends twice, which is a big improvement for me. I've actually even spent time with family that I hadn't seen in years either. Um, and me and my husband are, I'm trying to find like, oh, let's go do some, a little bit of activity things together. So I do feel like I do feel like it's helping my agoraphobia. I don't know if anybody struggles with that, but I do feel like the agoraphobia and anxiety, it is helping that, ease that a little bit. And I it's definitely helping those negative thought patterns. So I can really recommend it if anybody wants to try this. Like I said, my second treatment, I really wish it would have been magical and I could have seen, the same stuff or even more cool stuff than I did my first time. But I'm sorry, I can't report that. I did not really see anything. But once again, I would recommend to anybody, do this in the morning or early afternoon as possible. Do it before you've had a long day. Um, don't do it. Don't eat beforehand, although they tell you that in the directions, but don't have anything in your stomach. And I think that's it, guys. If you guys have any questions about any more you want to ask me about this experience, please leave a comment and let me know. I think I'm going to go ahead and do my third treatment now. So if I do that and it all goes well, maybe I can post another video for you guys by the end of the day or in the next couple days and let you guys know. This will be my third treatment. Let me go. Let me get. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back later. Bye, guys.